The following is a presentation of William Patterson University Television.
Hello, and welcome back to the Fake News Network. I'm just a small-town girl.
And I'm living in a lonely world. Our main story tonight, New Jersey has finally legalized homemade baked goods, but that's just the tip of the Italian iceberg. More on that later, but first, boy am I parched, but I don't have anything to drink.
Well, lucky for you, I have a refreshing beverage right here.
We'll pass that bad boy over, why don't ya? Delicious. Thanks, pal. It sure is great to be back in the studio. Anyway.
In a small town in Kansas, the local government has experienced a coup of astrological proportions, and yes, I do mean astrological. The citizens have divided themselves based off of their zodiac signs. The former mayor has been replaced by the Long Island medium Teresa Caputo, who has been sanctioning jobs based on the signs. Libras are judges, Pisces are only allowed to work at aquariums, and all Scorpios have been put in prison as a preventative measure. Unfortunately, all town proceedings have been put on hold until Mercury has come out of retrograde.
Millennials have declared war on Gen Z. This comes after someone's little sister made a passing comment on how side parts aren't in anymore. This could have been ignored had a TikTok teenager not gone on to post their hot take on how Eminem is probably a bad dude. This sparked a millennial counterstrike, consisting of quirky baby jokes, song parodies about skinny jeans, and threatening to keep the nuclear family alive. No word yet on how Gen Z will retaliate, but we've heard an increasing amount of sea shanties and believe it is a preparation for war. Here on our network, we have to remain unbiased towards both sides, so we have decided not to part our hair.
Everyone knows that dogs have always loved poker, but after losing it all at Bark King's casinos in Atlantic City, these pups have moved on to the online arcade. They've got their paws on the controller and their canines on the keyboard. Game companies have jumped on this opportunity, releasing games such as League of Labradors, Nintendudes, A-Pups Legends, Human Crossing, Dog by Daylight, and Half-Life 3. Speaking of that, my dog, Bethany, recently started her Twitch channel and is on the road to affiliate.
Oh, good for her. What games does she like to play?
Mostly Sims 4, but she uses it as marketing for her Bonely fans. Subscribe, by the way, for $K99 a month at Begginstrip.
Ooh.
That's it for today's Rapid News. Now let's throw it over to Hot and Bothered with the weather.
Thanks, Bradley Pooper. Now looking at the weather for today and tomorrow, we're seeing an alarming amount of I grabbed my little sister's drawings instead of the scans. Luckily for us, my sister loves meteorology and draws a lot of fan art from Mother Nature. Today, it's a snail day, and you know what that means. We're all gonna be slipping and sliding all day in the wet streets, but not because it's gonna rain. Good old snail days. Tomorrow's looking bleak. The scraggly trees in the empty void signify death and horror and, oh wait, what's that? Oh, I'm being notified that this is, it's a love story. And I see it now. The one tree is reaching out for its distant lover. Oh, so close but so far. We're rooting for you sappy fools. Oh, and look, she included a little Rorschach. Apparently, if you see mice, you're guaranteed a long and happy sex life. And if you see skulls, well, maybe that webinar on how to pick up women would be a good idea. That's all for today's weather. Back to you, my quarantine boyfriend.
Thanks, Mort Farbenhall. Recently, New Jersey officially legalized the selling of baked goods from residential homes without official FDA approval. But as you know, this is Jersey. Much like our beloved Action Park, New Jersey is full of roller coasters that might just kill you. So running off of that literal high, they did what New Jerseyans do best and started to around and find out.
Meaning New Jersey has gone on to legalize some other interesting things, including Born to Run is now the state anthem, road rage is now road etiquette, you must have an Italian flag in your yard even if you're not Italian, you're allowed to fill up your own gas, but come on, weed's also legal now, but Was it ever really illegal?
On top of legalization, we also got some ill-legalization, starting with all of the rules of the road are null and void. Salt, pepper, ketchup is mandatory on every bagel sandwich. Driving by the place of the Sopranos intro and not pointing it out. Ronnie has officially been stopped, meaning he's no longer allowed to enter the state without a permit on behalf of Sammy Sweetheart. And finally, it's Taylor Ham, and there is officially no Central Jersey.
Wait, that's not a law. You just made that up.
What? Yeah, it's right.
No, it's not. I'm from Middlesex County, and it's called pork roll. Taylor is the brand.
That's South Jersey, and you're wrong.
Okay, Susanna, you're a vegetarian. Why do you care?
It's the principle.
That's all for this episode of the Fake News Network.
Be sure to follow us on social media at FNN WPTV and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Be sure to tune in next time for more. As always, I'm Susanna.
And I'm going to meet this joker in the Wawa parking lot. Thanks for watching.